23-20-11-01. Investigator J. Minter. Contracted by initials RR. Subject Miss C. Contract terms: collect information on subject, ascertain central themes of her art work, catalog acquired facts and documentation. Subject is a French artist, born 1953, location Paris. Work crosses the time-based process. Subject spends extensive time observing, documenting, shadowing individuals. First exhibit, title, The Sleepers, year 1979. Intent, constant occupation of subject's bed/bedroom for 8 days. Invited and scheduled sleepers succeeded one after another in organized intervals. Occupation beginning Sunday, April 1st at 5 p.m., ending Monday, April 9th at 10 a.m. Subject contacted 45 persons by phone, a few friends, some neighbors, others individuals suggested by common acquaintance, or individuals who worked led to sleeping during the day, etc. Each asked to participate in an 8-hour stay, that of a normal sleep rhythm, willing to be observed and photographed. 29 accepted, 16 refused, some slept with partners, most slept alone. Photographs were taken every hour. Subject recorded occurrences and observations throughout. For example, notation as stated. Bob Garrison, third sleeper. He takes over from Gloria K. and Ann B. He waits for the two women to leave the room before installing himself. He takes a bath and leaves his clothes all over the floor. He finally goes to bed at 2. He doesn't change the sheets. Analysis, voyeuristic, intimate/personal space colliding with public. Documentation is record of truth. Subject as observer/recorder, participants aware of observation. Further pieces that advance and explore subject crossing private boundaries and exploiting public spaces, notably inverting ideas of object and subject in projects with the very idea of life as performance and art as life. Title, Suite, some French word referencing Venice, year 1980. Subject followed a man from a party throughout a trip he took to Venice. Subject took photographs documenting the man and locations, kept notations on the period of observation beginning February 11, 1980, ending February 24, 1980. Subject phoned 125 hotels before discovering the whereabouts of Mr. Henry B. Subject then took up residence directly across the street and recorded his comings and goings, often shadowing his actions. Analysis, stalker. Subject challenges popular conceptions of public and private spheres. Use of guises to shadow individual mirror activities of private investigation. Process was compiled into a book documenting facts, existence, reality. Subject as observer/recorder. Observed individual begins as unaware and becomes aware of observation. Title, The Shadow, year 1981. Subject had her mother hire a private investigator to follow subject, report on subject's daily activities, and provide photographic evidence of subject's existence. Photographs included are those of the investigator. Notes included in the exhibit are from both the investigator and subject. Analysis, powerful inversion of observer and observed, subject versus object, art versus life. Subject is the observed, aware of observation, observing in reverse her observer who is unaware of being observed. Title, The Man with the Address Book, year 1983. Subject discovers an address book on the street, photocopies it, returns it to owner Pierre D. Proceeds to contact every individual in the address book and meet with them to piece together the life of Pierre D. The man, his character, where he ate, etc. For one summer, the newspaper Liberation allots half a page for subject to record her documentation. Subject photographs others performing activities as Pierre D is described doing by addressees from his book, or locations related to stories told. Text is included, dictations from friends and colleagues, acquaintances, etc., as noted in the address book. Pierre D is outraged and threatens legal action in what he deems a violation of personal privacy. He is quelled when the newspaper runs a nude photograph of the subject. Personal note, this seems an odd revenge, as subject previously published a book of photographs documenting her time as a striptease artist, including several nude photographs. Subject has stated herself, "He was very angry, and I did feel bad about it, yes. I was disappointed. All his friends were willing to speak to me about this man. They were all sure that he would love the project. I liked the man, I liked his books, his restaurants, his friends. I started to be in love with him. I thought we would fall into each other's arms and live a love story. I didn't see it coming, so I felt very guilty, although my commitment to a project is stronger than my sense of guilt." Analysis: stalker, private investigator, stripper. Conclusion: major themes: private, intimate, and public, relationship between subject and object endlessly connected, identity established through documentation. Summation by Joni Weil. In the process of secretly investigating, reconstructing, or documenting strangers' lives, Kale manipulates situations and individuals and often adopts guises. Kale is fascinated by the interface between our public lives and our private selves. This has led her to investigate patterns of behavior using techniques akin to those of a private investigator, a psychologist, or a forensic scientist. It has also led her to investigate her own behavior so that her life as lived and as imagined has informed many of her most interesting works. Kale's projects with the suggestions of intimacy also question the role of the spectator. Viewers often feel a sense of unease as they become the unwitting collaborators in these violations of privacy. Moreover, the deliberately constructed and thus in one sense artificial nature of the documentary evidence used in Kale's work question the nature of all truths. Case File 11-23-20-1102, Investigator J. Minter, Subject You, Date Today, Time Minutes before present, Intent Collaborate with viewer and invert roles of subject and object, observer and observed, document existence and challenge ideas of private or personal ownership and rights as engaged in public spaces, disorientation, record truth.